What's up, guys, and welcome to another video of DevTalks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering technology wise. And in this video, we're gonna actually be going over some points that Melania made about AI and education, and just a post that the White House put out. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let's dive right in.
This room is filled with the brightest minds of our time. As leaders and parents, we must manage AI's growth responsibly. We must ensure America's talent, our workforce, is prepared to sustain AI's progress. And the Presidential AI Challenge is our first major step to galvanize America's parents, educators, and students with this mission.
It is an honor to have the support and advice of the First Lady as we seek to implement the President's plans to give America's children the chance to learn how to navigate our ever-changing technological world.
During this primitive stage, it is our duty to treat for AI as we would our own children, empowering but with watchful guidance. And I won't be surprised if AI becomes known as the greatest engine of progress in the history of the United States of America.
So a lot of this video, that wasn't even what was she talking about in that video. It's obviously edited and everything. She actually has a whole 4-minute speech going through all of this stuff on a whole nother board and everything. But this was right before the tech dinner, and they're showing clips from the tech dinner because they had all the CEOs there. And I wanted to cover this because we've been talking about AI in schools, and we've seen some of these AI companies working alongside certain teacher foundations and unions and stuff because of how important it is for a lot of these students now to, let's say, find new ways to educate themselves and educate themselves properly or better, or find ways for our children to be more educated in an aspect. So this is actually even way more bigger because, especially if, one of the first ladies is talking and trying to figure out how we can better education and things. And she does a lot of stuff with education, or like there's a lot of extra stuff that she does that people may not realize and things. But a lot of the CEOs were thanking her on trying to bring some perspective to them, because some of the stuff they do could be harmful, and there's harmful things that they could potentially do with AI and everything. And we need to make sure that, one, there's two things that she said in there that are really important. One is we need to have better growth in education and everything like that for the betterment of our children. How can we go about doing so? And there's ways that we can probably leverage AI to do so. And I've thought about some ideas, and I'm going to be posting some stuff on TikTok later and stuff. So follow me on my TikTok. I just need to make sure the usernames and stuff is the same in the descriptions, but those will be updated and everything like that. But besides that, that's the first thing. The second thing is about the workforce. See, a lot of people have been talking about this, what do they call it? There's some like income for all, or something like some base income. I forget what the terminology is. That universal income, is that what they call it? Some people try to talk about that in a sense. In my opinion, I'm still standing 10 toes on it, where okay, we can incorporate AI in this. We can have people still generate new jobs and things, but there needs to be some bill or an enactment. Even if every other country doesn't do it, it's so much easier to put certain stuff on a global scale if you have the ability to, but we don't. So just like on an American standpoint, it would be just easier, for people to maintain their workforce if you had certain rules in there where you needed human positions and jobs to work alongside, or like these businesses or our labor force needs to contain this percentage of human compared to artificial. And how are we counting the percentages of artificial work compared to human work, and making sure these percentages last? And then what would then benefit the companies is, hey, if you have this percentage that you need to maintain, you need to make your artificial intelligence that much better if you want it to grow in that area, in that aspect, and with that percentage of that workforce. And then how can we better work with the other percentage of workforce, and so that they're able to work together and we're able to maintain people in their jobs and stuff. I just covered the video of Salesforce laying off 4,000 engineers just because of AI. This stuff is getting out of control, as we could say. It's going to get out of control. More and more people are going to lose jobs. You don't have no idea. There's only going to be certain type of positions available, really. So, I mean, who really knows? Who really knows? So we'll find out everything like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really interested in what you guys have to take. I think this is extremely important that the White House gets involved, because there needs to be some labor amendments that need to get done in some way, shape, or form. And if nobody else is gonna do it, I guess why wouldn't I? Why I should. Maybe that'll be a possibility. Maybe that'd be a possibility. We'll see. I'll think about it and everything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really interested in what your guys' take may be. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate everybody. If you have any suggestions, send me an email at devtalkspod@gmail.com. Without further ado, peace. See y'all next time.